Connections. Life has many, putting you in touch with a pretty remarkable world. At Colonial Bank, you'll find the Colonial Connection. A connection to banking the way you want it. Not just a direct link to all the conveniences that banking has to offer. It's your connection to something even more important. Our people. Your financial needs. Our people. That's the Colonial Connection.
Colonial Bank. We can do.
All right, we're back for the second half of this ball game, and our band did their usual great job and won another halftime performance. Let's get some statistics on this first half of the game. Offensively, let's go to Mitch Nelson.
Rushing, 7 attempts for 10 yards. Passing, David Hayes was 5 completions on 11 attempts for 91 yards. 1 touchdown pass and 2 interceptions. Our total offensive production of 101 yards. We ended the first half with 5 first downs. We punted the ball 1 time for 24 yards. We were penalized 4 times for 25 yards. We had 2 fumbles, lost 1, kept 1. Individually, Ladarius Woods had 5 carries for 35 yards. Receiving, Tyler Robbins had 2 receptions for 62 yards, 1 going for a 50-yard touchdown. On the Mountain Brook side of the ball, Mountain Brook was totally a running team. They rushed the ball 29 times for 105 yards. Passing, their quarterback, Burkett, had 2 completions on 3 attempts for 20 yards, 1 for a touchdown, or a total offensive production of 125 yards. They had 9 first downs. They punted the ball 1 time for 26 yards. They were penalized 5 times for 35 yards, 2 of those coming on kickoffs, going out of bounds. Turnovers, they had 1 fumble that they lost. All in all, the yardage-wise, pretty close the first half. However, we're 14 points down, so let's get started the second half. Back to you.
Let's go right to Steve Trucks with a defensive stat.
Thank you, Tim. For first half, Charles Jackson in on 3. Jake Cole with 7. Kenny Baker with 2. Had Daniel Clemens with 6. Cody Rogers with 5. Sam Berry with 7. Dalton McManus with 3. Kenny Dorsey, 12 tackles in the first half. Mike Stonewall in on tackle for us. Cameron Daly in on a tackle, and had a fumble recovery by Cody Rogers. The defense had most of the time played on a short field, so that was one of the things that difference in the game so far, Mitch, was that Mountain Brook had short fields most of the night. So I think we'll pick it up and come back like we did against Spain Park. Back to you, Tim.
On the kickoff for the Patriots, and Adam Roper with a kick. Catch on the 25. McClung along with Clements, along with Jeff McClain, number 8, on the tackle on the kickoff.
Well, it's a whole new half. We're down 14 points, Tim. We've been down more and come back before. So, I know there's no quitting the Patriots. They just got to get it going.
First down and 10 for the Spartans, 33-yard line. Give to Hobbs, and a big hit. 47, Kenny Dorsey on the tackle.
Kenny Dorsey has not been blocked tonight. I'm telling you, they can't block Kenny Dorsey. Good job, big man. He's got terrific speed, and I'm gonna tell you, he moves all over that field. 250-pound linebacker. That's pretty good.
Gain of 2. Ball at the 35. Second down and 8. Motion. Burkett looking, going to throw it to Hobbs right out here in the wing, and it's overthrown. Ball goes incomplete.
Well, nice break. Hobbs looked like he's open, and then just off his fingertips, their timing wasn't quite there. So, nice break for us. 3rd and long, Tim. Let's hold it.
Daly, Stonewall, and Packer up front. Rogers, Berry, Dorsey, McManus, your linebackers. Jackson and Baker, your corners. Clements and Cole use 2 safeties. 3rd and 8. Straight back for Burkett. Going to throw the end pattern. There's Baker. Along with Rogers, going to be short of the first down at the 41-yard line.
Way to move to the ball, Patriots. And, looks like we got somebody hurt there. It could be McManus there. So,
McManus down. Going to be 4th down and short. Take a little break. Colonial Bank. Dawson Memorial Baptist Church.
If you were given a gift that could change the world, how far would you go to share it? With those nearest to you? All around the city? Across the country? Or even to the ends of the earth? Let us know how we can share the gift of God's love with you. Join us this Sunday at Dawson.
Yeah, it's a great shot of our cheerleader, and we appreciate Dawson Memorial Baptist Church. And if we can see another Homewood tradition here.
There's the letterman, and the percussion group is filing into position here, and the cheerleaders are there, and a lot of fun there at Homewood on a Friday night.
McManus up and jogging off, and that's a good sign.
That is a good sign. He's a good ball player and had a terrific season so far. Glad to see he's doing well there.
4th down and long to punt formation for the Spartans. Robbins back at the 25. There's a snap. Pressure. He gets it off. It's a high wobbly kick. Robbins up at the 32. Got about 5 out of that, and nice heads up by Tyler Robbins.
27-yard punt that time, and a return by Tyler to not let the ball roll more than anything. About a 5-yard return, and good play, Tyler. He's as good as we've ever had back there fielding these punts. Good position, Tim. Let's go offense.
Tortolot, Gigna, Robbins to the far side. Abdullah to the near side. Hayes along with Woods in the backfield. Gibbs to Woods. So a gain of about 4 on 1st down for Lenarius Woods, the senior.
Well, that's not a bad 1st down there. Pick up about 4.
Matt Frederick in the game at receiver. Tyler Robbins at quarterback. Woods, tailback. Keeper by Robbins. And he's going to get a couple out to the 42.
Got a late hit out of bounds. Well, I hope that's not on us. Whoever it's on, that was not a good play. Way out of bounds and late to boot. It's going to be 15 yards, and I hope it's against him, not us. Dead ball, personal foul, Homewood.
Wow. Well, shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah, that was bad there.
Foul on the Patriots.
That one hurt a lot right there. Penalties always hurt, but that one hurt a whole lot.
There they go. There's excitement in the home stands. A big penalty backs us up to the 28-yard line. There's 3rd down and 20. Hayes rolling to the far side, looking and looking. And tempted for Tortolot. A nice play by the safety, knocked away. Going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, good play there. You're right by the safety, because Tortolot had beaten his cornerback, but he had help over the top, and man had a long way to go, but he made it there and made a nice play. Good shot of Coach Newton and his daughter-in-law, and Coach Jones's daughter and granddaughter.
McLean in punt formation. Hassenfuss will use snap. Nice snap. Jeff with a nice high kick. Nice long kick at the 35. Cody Rogers. And on the tackle along with Clay Hassenfuss.
37-yard punt. Nice punt. Very high, easy to cover. Good job there, and pretty good coverage. So come on, defense. I used to love run down on those high punts. I always tell them, if it didn't kick more than 40 yards and had, 10 or 12 seconds to run down, I could cover those.
First down and 10 for the Spartans. Straight back for Burkett. Going to throw in the seam, and Houston with a tremendous one-handed catch at the 47. Yeah, that's right, Larry. Wow.
That was a pretty good defensive play. We had that man covered, and I'm going to tell you, that's a big old rascal for a receiver there. And, boy, he went up there with one hand and caught it. 34 is a big old tall guy and very agile. Nice play.
First down, 47. Burkett giving the draw to Hobbs. Not much there. Sam Berry, Cody Rogers. Kenny Dorsey also in there. Cameron Daly.
Nice play on first down. They pick up maybe one, maybe a half of one. Good play defense.
Second down and 9. Burkett looking. Gonna throw to Houston. Nice coverage by Clements. And knocked away. He's gonna bring up third down and long.
All right, this is our opportunity here for something pretty good now. Third down and 9 or 9 plus. So come on, defense. We got a chance here. Here's where a big player will step up, make a big play for you, Tim. You got an opportunity. You know something good may come out of this.
Straight back for Burkett. Looking for. Wow, what a catch. What a nice pitch and a nice catch.
I'll tell you how nice that was. That quarterback saw Kenny Baker on his outside, threw it to his inside, and Kenny came around and made a pretty good play, and the receiver went in there and got that ball, and that was just a nice play by Mountain Brook.
Jay Friedman with the catch. Throw from Burkett. Stretch play.
Bingo.
There's Baker and Jackson and McManus.
Yeah, let's run that one again, Glenn. And nice containment on the outside there. Let's watch this. They have good speed to go outside. And look at there. We're going to run out there. They come off their block. That's a nice play by McManus. Cornerback Jackson comes up, and nice play, no gain.
Second down and 10.
We got a timeout here, I believe.
Timeout by the Mountain Brook Spartans and timeout in the booth, Regions Bank.
You see your business, we see your potential. We all have a big picture. What's yours? Regions, that's the power of everyday confidence.
Appreciate Regions Bank, and they also supplied free popcorn tonight, all night here at Waldrop Stadium, and I saw a lot of people out at halftime picking up their free bag of popcorn.
Well, we got it piled high behind us here. Can't even see the door. So we're going to have to eat our way out of this place. But you know what? We brought the guys that can do it.
Absolutely. We appreciate Regions Bank. Second down and 10. Empty backfield. Looking. He's going to run the draw.
Hit him. Bingo!
Oh! Dorsey.
Boy, that is a hit. Let's watch this again. Oh, nice out there. Big hole. Let's run this ball. Bingo! I mean, that is the perfect form tackle. You don't coach it better than that.
Well, you said it earlier, Larry. We need if he's going to run it up in there, we need to pound him. And nice job by Kenny Dorsey. Third down and about 7. Ball at the 30. Burkett straight back, looking. Got time. He's going to throw it. Knocked away by Cole. Nice job by the junior Jake Cole.
This is by far his best game of the year, and number 4, Jake Cole. Let's watch that again, Glenn, if we can. And I'll tell you what, the quarterback does not want to run the ball again after getting smacked by 47. He runs, he's under pressure, he sees a man open, but boy, a blur comes through there. Number 4, Jake Cole. Good job, big man. 4th down and 7 or 8.
Burkett straight back. Going long for Friedman in the seam, and we got a touchdown.
Wow, we got 5 red shirts around 1 white shirt, and that's tough.
Nice throw from Burkett to Friedman. And this one's off to the side. It's no good. The Spartans with a 27-7 lead. Let's take a little break and talk about our fine tire store out in Bessemer, Porter Tire. We got Eddie Porter and Porter Tire Service out on the Bessemer Superhighway. Any kind of tires you need, if you don't want to spend a, high dollar tire, average tire, any kind of tire. 1215 Bessemer Highway, 925-4488. Owner Eddie Porter and Porter Tire Service, and there's a good shot of Eddie. Runs the youth football program here in Homewood, and Bessemer Highway, 1215, 925-4488. Go see Eddie Porter and get your oil changed and all your alignments, and Porter Tire.
After Steve Trucks had so much to say about him last week, somebody came up to me and said he not only works on cars, he obviously works on trucks too. So I guess he worked on Steve anyway. All right, guys, if we can score 3 times, we'd win the Deadburg ball game 28-27. But we got to start playing Homewood football, and we got to start right now.
There's a high kick. Coming down to Robbins at the 15.
Go, Tyler. Go,
Got a
Tyler.
little seam. Bounced off one
Look
guy,
at there.
2 guys. Tyler Robbins out to about the 37.
He's like Superman, had bullets bouncing off his chest there everywhere and just kept going. I mean, watch this. I don't know how many guys get a shot at him. He had a terrific hole and got delayed there, just got a little, ran into some traffic, 2, 3. I'll tell you what, though, he bounced off several of them. Good return. We're in good shape here, 37-yard line.
1st down and 10. Out to Robbins, and he's got a catch and got some yards. Out to about the 46-yard line goes Tyler Robbins.
The first man that sees him and gets a shot at him never gets him, and it's every time. This guy, anybody else in America, he's going to get tackled right there. Number 2, this guy's going to get him, and he doesn't, and it's all his buddies that have to come over. Great play, Tyler. More yards after the catch than anybody I can remember.
1st down at the 47. Marks it up. Moving the chains. Trips to the far side. Give to Woods. Gain about 5 or 6 on 1st down. Nice 1st down play for the Patriot.
Yeah, that is nice. It takes the pressure off a little bit. 1st down, you pick up 5 yards. Good blocking up front. Good blocking up front. Look at them take those guys back. Good play. When you block your man back 5 yards, good things are going to happen.
Joseph Mitchell in the game at guard. Robbins toward a lot. Abdullah to the far side. Gagne to the near side for Hayes. Another give to Woods. And he's going to have another nice run and a 1st down.
That's nice. All right. Good running attack going here. Blend in this little bit of passing here, and we could move on down the field. Look at this blocking. Oh, keep your hand into yourself there. There you go. Good blocking. Good job, guys. Nice running by Ladarius.
Jay Johnson, your center. Jarvis King, Joseph Mitchell, you 2 guards. Adam Lloyd and Justin King, you 2 tackles. Give to Woods. And another nice gain down to the 35.
Yeah, another 5-yard gain on first down. Good blocking. They're moving those linemen around, and good blocking up front. And he gets the ball deep enough in the backfield. He gets to pick his hole there, and nice job. Good job, Jay Johnson.
Second down and 5. Give to Woods on the stretch, a little seam, and he's down back to the 21-yard line is Ladarius Woods.
Number 79, Joseph Mitchell, good job. Watch that right guard. He goes out, gets on this linebacker, boom! That guy, he took a good lick and takes him out of the play, and Ladarius runs right by him. Good play, Joseph Mitchell.
Trips to the far side. Give to Woods. And a nice play by the defense.
Well, we've been doing well on first down. Now we've got to do something special on second down. We got second down and probably lost a foot or two. Second and probably about 11.
Hayes rolling to the near side, looking. Throw it for Abdullah. Kareem, nice job by Kareem Abdullah.
Yeah, he made a nice play to get a hand on that ball and swat it away. That was a nice play. Abdullah wound up being the defender there, really. That was a good job.
Third down and 11. Ball's at the 23-yard line. 3:31 remaining here in the third quarter. Run the draw. Back this way, Ladarius Woods looking for a block. He cuts behind King down to about the 20.
Well, it'll be third down and pretty long there, Tim, about 8 or so. Excuse me, fourth down about 8 or 9. So I think we're going to have to go for it here.
Fourth down and 9. Got the play in. Preston out hurt with a bad back. Hayes straight back. Looking for Robbins. Oh, and goes incomplete. Going to turn the ball over on downs at the 21-yard line.
Good blocking, lots of time. Had a good look at that and threw it and just missed the timing by a hair because he left his feet trying to get to it and almost was there. And it would have been a touchdown too, guys. We still going to get the ball 3 more times. We've got to do it though. Come on, defense. We got to do it. Get it back quick.
Here we go. They shifting and we're going. We're encroachment again.
That's going to be on us. They're not going to call an illegal shift. Mountain Brook's been doing that all year. I think they said they did it 6 times to Hoover, 6 times to Vestavia. Here comes the call. Put him back on, Glenn. I told him not to call the numbers anymore.
Offense. 5-yard penalty.
Oh, he called offense.
First down.
Well, finally. I'm not sure what the difference was, but I like it. Coach Wright knew that coming into this game, and he was upset watching the films, and so has everybody else that's played them, and he got the call, and I credit Coach Wright with getting the call.
Give to Marsh on the stretch play. He's got a seam. Still on his feet. Tackle by Baker along with Charles Jackson. Then a first down carry out about the 38-yard line.
Well, you just got to give credit where credit due there. That's good blocking and nice run by their man there. And Mountain Brook's shown a lot of good running plays here tonight.
Another give to Marsh. Nice tackle by Clements.
All right, we got a
Flag on the play.
All right, let's go back to the spot of the foul and walk it backwards about 10 yards and let them have first down again.
So here comes your call.
Holding, offense, 10-yard penalty.
All right, there's your call.
In Richard Drake's defense, he calls college ball on Saturdays, and you identify the number, and you got to go back and forth between high school and college.
Empty backfield for Burkhead. Little shifting. About 8 guys moving at the same time. Burkhead straight back. Going to run the screen. Oh! Big play.
Well, we got a late hit. Let's run this again, Glenn. And Kenny Dorsey is like a magnet. He knows where the ball is, cuts through 3 blockers, and just hits him. And, of course, the guy piles on Kenny. Now, you tell me what that guy was doing on his back there. I don't know about that.
Had the blocking. Nice job by the senior, Kenny Dorsey. Second down and long. Way long. Burkhead on the keeper. Stonewall along with Barry. And on the tackle.
Well, let's watch this again. Some hard hitting going on out there, guys. I'm going to tell you. 3rd and 23. This ought to be the last play of the 3rd quarter.
Hobbs in the backfield along with Burkhead. Draw play to Hobbs.
Ooh,
Dorsey. Wow, this guy is everywhere.
Well, I believe this is Kenny Dorsey's best game of his life. I mean, Trucks has him down for 17 tackles so far. That's unreal.
Holding, offense, penalty decline, 4th down.
There's your call. It explained it all. 4th down and long.
Not a lot of 10-yard penalties turned down, but when Hurricane Dorsey knocks them down like that and it's 4th down, that's what you do. I don't know they'll get the playoff here. I don't think they will. They're going to let the clock run out.
They're letting it run down anyway. Still got the offense out there, 4th down. And
they're going to let the clock run out. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
so the end of the 3rd quarter here at Waldrop Stadium. Spartans with a 27-7 lead. Let's take a break and listen to our friends at Limbaugh Toyota.
Buying a Toyota is an easy decision. Buying it at Limbaugh Toyota even easier because you get Limbaugh's exclusive free service for life. Free is good, right? So visit Limbaugh Toyota today. Get details and take advantage of this incredible offer. Limbaugh Toyota, Alabama's choice for Toyota savings and home of free service for life. Toyota, moving forward.
Limbaugh Toyota, your Toyota one-stop everything you need right here.
Appreciate Limbaugh Toyota, Bruce and Limbaugh, and there's a great shot of the home crowd as we lower the flag here in the 4th quarter. We're going to take another little break and talk about the little red wagon there on Oxmoor Road, State Farm Insurance. Good shot of the red wagon, Buddy Wade. State Farm Insurance right there on Oxmoor Road and in the Palisades. There's Mizuko, Buddy Wade. All your insurance needs, just give them a call and they'll take care of you. If you have State Farm Insurance, you've got a claim, give them, they'll take care of anything you need. State Farm Insurance, auto, life, fire, and health. Buddy Wade, Homewood guy for a long, long time. Appreciate Buddy Wade and State Farm Insurance.
Well, I'll tell you what, we had a great crowd here tonight, and the Mountain Brook people, I'm really surprised they don't bring a bigger crowd over from, to follow their Spartans, because they got a pretty good football team. But at any rate, proud of all the Homewood people to be here tonight, and proud of those young ladies right there, best cheerleading squad around. All right, fourth quarter, let's see if we can't win this one.
Fourth down for the Spartans, punting from the 30-yard line. Nice snap, McClung coming hard. Robbins, low line drive. Robbins with a catch at the 40. He makes a cut. He's going to get it out to about the 46, where it'll be first down and 10.
The hardest block on that kickoff, or punt return, is the first block or two. We got them, but very good recognition by the Mountain Brook guy. They slid a couple of guys on outside and contained it, and that was a good job. But good blocking, then we almost had it set up.
About a 30-yard punt. About a 5-yard return for Tyler. First down and 10, 45-yard line. Hayes rolling to the far side. Ball goes incomplete.
Oh. Well, he's lucky that was on the Mountain Brook side, because that'd have been on our sideline. Our coaches would have said something about that. All right, 11:38 to go in the ball game. We got to have 3 scores. We got to move. We got good field position here, 45-yard line.
Will Stevens in at tight end, number 85. Tortolot, receiver to the near side. Slaughter and Robbins to the far side. Straight back for Hayes. Looking over the middle. Mark Tortolot got a hand on it, but they had a hand on him, and there's your flag.
Run that again, Glenn. You're going to see why this flag comes in. That was a good call, and nice pass here. Good protection. David zips that ball down, and see the young man goes up with his left hand, right hand on his hip, and got him in. Nice call. Good route there by Turtelot.
Here comes your call.
Defensive, pass interference, automatic, first down.
Yeah, 15 yards and automatic first down. Good job.
First down, 40-yard line for the Patriots. Stevens and Robbins to the far side. Tortolot and Slaughter to the near side. Woods with Hayes. Quick out to Slaughter. Looking for some running room. Nice move. Gain of about 6 on first down. Cortez Slaughter.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. That was nice running. Picked up a couple of blocks and nice gain on first down. A little different look here. Second down and about, 3.5, 4 yards. So come on, Patriots.
Give to Woods and a first down. Down to the 26-yard line goes Ladarius Woods.
Good job. First down, moving it. Plenty of time left for the Patriots to win this football game. 10:56 to go. And Cardiac kids are on the field. Let's go.
Justin King with a nice block. Rolling to the far side, looking for Slaughter. Ball goes incomplete. Going to bring up second down and 10.
You got to love David Hayes rolling to that left side, and he has really gotten good at rolling out there, and fires a strike right to him. Just didn't come down with it, but that's good blocking, good play, good call, good pitch. Trucks is saying Hoover is losing to Vestavia 24-14.
Hayes rolling to the far side. Pressure right up the gut, and they're going to get a sack.
Nice play by the Mountain Brook number 44 there. He comes all the way across and catches him from behind, and must be a little bit of coverage out there downfield, because we rolled out and didn't quite have enough time to pick out somebody. So good play by them. That hurt. Third down and long.
Third down about 19. Ball spotted at 35. Hayes will overthrow it.
Oh, that's a pass. No, he's going to call it a lateral.
Call it a lateral.
Run that again, Glenn. Let's watch where David Hayes throws the ball from. Right behind the line. and it goes in front of the line, and a lot of people in Alabama call that a forward pass, but not everybody in Alabama does. That was a bad call, bless his heart. That's not going to cost us the game.
4th down and long. McLean, punt formation. Hassenfuss will snap. McLean with a high kick.
Nice kick.
Got a catch right at the 14 where they'll have it 1st down and 10.
26-yard punt and nice coverage by Clay Hassenfuss. I mean, he's right there in that guy's mustache. He drops the ball and Clay tattoos him and covers it for us. But they covered it, but the defense has them backed up. 9:42 to go. We got to get the ball back quick to have 3 possessions and score.
Motion by the H-back. Give to Hobbs. Not much there. Cody Rogers hanging on. Dorsey. Nice hard running from Hobbs.
Wow, he really did do a good job getting back to the line of scrimmage and had several guys on there, but once Kenny got there, he went down.
Clay Hassenfuss in the game.
He got people hanging on him.
Hanging on him. He's still churning.
Man, he picked up 5 yards with people hanging on him.
Gain of a yard. 2nd down and 9.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Flags on the play.
Biggest and best band, ever in Homewood history. 248 members, and they do a terrific jop.
That ball.
Headed to Macy's.
Procedure.
Day parade.
Offense.
During Thanksgiving. There's your call, Mr. Drake. Second down and 14. Ball at the 11. Stretch play to Marsh. Looking for a seam. Got a little seam. Nice hit. Baker along with number 20, Clay Hassenfuss, the senior safety.
Good way to stop them there, guys. When they come up, they hit them pretty good and low and took them right down. 3rd down and about 7, Tim, and we've got to stop them right here to have a chance in this ball game.
Steven Johnson in the game at defensive end, number 63. Trips to the far side. Motion by Houston. Give to Marsh on the stretch. And he's got a first. Out to about the 27 goes J.D. Marsh.
We're going to have a timeout while we got a player shaking up, and be a good time to take a break here, Tim.
So we're going to take a break. 7:50 remaining here at Wachovia Bank.
For that extra room you've always wanted, a Wachovia mortgage specialist can show you financing options to help you get more house for your money. Are you with Wachovia? Talk to your local Wachovia mortgage specialist or call or go online.
We appreciate Wachovia Bank and all our sponsors. Still got a guy down. Let's go ahead and take another break. We talk about look at our friends Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly has a rich heritage built over several decades by stores that are locally owned and operated.
Living in and supporting our communities is how we stay close to you, our customers.
Our reputation is built on quality products and exceptional service with no games or gimmicks.
And everyone gets the same low prices.
Piggly Wiggly, where's my shoppers meet?
See you at the Pig.
Good shot there of the home crowd. We appreciate Piggly Wiggly and all they do for Homewood Schools and Homewood, a community store, and what a great job Andy and Stanley Forsiglio do. And I tell you what, we've had some great shots here tonight, and let's go ahead and see our starting lineup of our cheerleaders who hadn't got to them yet. Keegan Ballinger, senior captain. Cameron Lassiter, senior co-captain. Finney Giatina. Christina Gillespie, also senior. Stephanie Irwin, Brandy Lewis, Quincy Marlin, seniors. Leah Chancellor, a junior. Melissa Cole, Megan Jones, Rhonda Lee, and Jenny Rush, juniors. Lacey Schaefer, Hannah Schatz, Karen White, and Claire Williams, juniors. And that's your varsity cheerleaders, and also Jasmine Hoskins, the Patriot mascot for the Homewood Patriots. So Houston's walking off, or the receiver, I think number 34, Hunter Houston's walking off on his own, and going to have a first down at the 27-yard line. 7:50 remaining. Spartans with a 27-7 lead. Taking the sweet time.
Yeah, they're going to run that 25-second clock down.
Burkett give to Marsh. And he's going to gain a couple.
Quarterback wanted to keep that ball, and we're kind of ignoring him over here. He's going to keep it this next time, I believe. 7:18 to go, and the clock rolling in the game. So unless there's a turnover, we're not going to get the ball back enough to have a shot at winning this football game. Mountain Brook's played a pretty good ball game.
They have that. Second down and 7. Running that thing, play clock down inside 10.
He pulls it.
Burkett with a keeper and a first down out to about the 41-yard line, and you called it there, Larry.
Well, you could tell last time he wanted to keep it, and they almost fumbled it because he was trying to snatch it back, but his running back already had it and was gone. So you could tell he wanted it there. 6:40 to go in the football game. Mountain Brook first down and 10 at their own 40 and in control, 27-7.
First down and 10. 5 on the play clock. Get right up under center. Going to snap it with 1 second remaining. Give straight ahead to Marsh. Out to the 45.
And you run that again, Glenn, and right before the snap, can you throw it in slow motion or something? Looks like their left tackle's offside. Either that or he's quicker than them. Well, you can't see. Okay, that's all right.
Second down and 5. Tailback is Marsh behind Burkett. Under center. Marsh with a nice seam and another first down for the Spartans. Hassan Fuss, McManus with a tackle.
I'll tell you,
flag on the plate right there in midfield. Got a holding.
It's going to take it back and be second down and 10 yards to go there as they move the ball back. Gotta love the band. They play in the Green Day tunes that the Alabama people play, and they play it every bit as good as the University of Alabama, if not better.
So the penalty pulls it back just inside the 40. Brings up second down and a long 10. Shotgun formation for Burkett. Give to Marsh. He jumps outside. McManus with a first lick. Stonewall along with Sam Berry in on the tackle.
That running back looked pretty quick there, didn't he?
Yes.
But good pursuit, and they contain him there. Third down and long. Let's see if we can hold him here and get the ball back.
3rd down and 7. Running that play clock down inside of 10. Give to Marsh on the stretch. Looking for some room. Another flag on the play. Fuss. Maybe Packer in on the tackle.
Well, another penalty on Mountain Brook, but I believe we'll decline this. At 4th down and 3 to go, I feel like Mountain Brook will probably punt this ball. Holding on Mountain Brook. Let's see if we take it or decline it. Oh, we're going to take the penalty.
Here comes your call, Mr. Drake.
Holding offense.
We're going to back it up 10 from the spot. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 13.
Wow, Mitch says that's 11th penalty on Mountain Brook for 99 yards. I didn't realize they'd gotten that many penalties.
.420 and counting here in the 4th quarter. H-back in motion. Keeper by Burkett. It's by a couple of guys. Fuss with the tackle.
4 minutes to go in the football game. Mountain Brook ahead 27-7, and they're taking a chance on their first string quarterback getting hurt. I don't know about that. I would. Yeah, here comes the second unit coming in. No, that's a punting team. Okay.
4th down and 5 at the 45-yard line. 3:40 and counting. Tyler Robbins back deep. 23-yard line.
They're going to take a 5-yard penalty, I guess. Yep.
And they take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout. Pepsi Cola. Appreciate Pepsi Cola, Buffalo Rock Bottling Company, and all they do for Homewood, and what a great job they do. And 3:23 remaining here in the 4th quarter at Waldrop Stadium. 4th down and about 5 for the Spartans. Tyler Robbins back deep about the 26-yard line. Punt formation for the Spartans. Nice snap. And he's going to go over his head, going to take a great roll and a nice special team play for Mountain Brook down to the 9-yard line where the Patriots have it 1st down and 10.
47-yard punt, and that's a beauty right there. No return, so everything rolling Mountain Brook's way.
I tell you what, Larry, we've had some great shots tonight from our camera guys. And had Pete Graham along with Tim Bailey down on 1 tonight. Billy Higginbotham up on 2. Danny Collins, Clay Hassett out on 3. And it pass attempted for Tortolad is broke up by the cornerback. We appreciate Larry Hembry filling in on the sideline for Keith Litton and radioing up to Mitch. And we had in the truck tonight. Rebecca Shields along with Glenn Williams. Brian James as usual. Caught by Cortez Slaughter from Hayes.
Nice pitch, nice catch that time, guys. Rolling to that left, which is the way I like to see David roll, and I guess everybody does, huh? But anyway, 2:54 to go. Good blocking. Third down and short. Come on, get your first down.
Third down and about long one. Give to Yarborough. Fighting for yards. Ball comes out. And Mountain Brook has come up with it.
Turnover number 5 for the night, and that's about the way it's been for us tonight. And the things rolled Mountain Brook's way. They played a good ball game. They deserve to win this ball game, and they're going to.
2:44 remaining. Ball's at the 16-yard line. Burkett back in the game. Quarterback, Marsh, tailback. Give to Marsh. Dorsey with the tackle. Watch that play by Kenny Dorsey again. What a nice job. What a big game Kenny's had.
Wow, 20 tackles in one football game for Kenny Dorsey. And I'm going to tell you, there's guys like me around that had that many in a career.
Another keeper by Burkett. And a big hit. Sam Berry. Along Dalton McManus.
Well, I certainly hope that young man doesn't get hurt, and I just can't believe they keep that first team guy back here at that position in the game.
Third down and long one. Comes Yates back. High formation. Give to Marsh right up the middle. Big hit from Dorsey. Spins off for a first down to the 5.
Good lick, though. Kenny Dorsey filling that hole. Nice pop on him and knocked the guy off balance, and he spun out to the side there. But like you said, I believe enough of the first down. 1:20 to go in the football game.
First down and goal to go. Minute and 12 counting here. Fourth quarter. And he's going to kneel down. They'll have to snap it, I think, one more time.
Tim, it doesn't get any easier from here. Next week, we go to the Hoover Met and play Hoover, who needs no introduction there. So it doesn't get any easier. Hoover and then Vestavia.
Last snap to Burkett, and he kneels, and 24 seconds, and then the clock will run out. And we're going to go right into our fifth quarter, Jim and Nick's fifth quarter report. And we appreciate Jim and Nick's and all they do and all the locations all over Homewood. We're going to go right to Steve Trucks with our defensive Jim and Nick's fifth quarter report.
Thanks, Tim. Tough night for the Homewood Patriots tonight. We got Charles Jackson with 5 tackles. We got Jake Cole in on 7. Kenny Baker in on 6 tackles. Jeff McLean 1. Clay Hassenfuss came in, did a good job, had 6 tackles for us. Daniel Clemens in on 8. Cody Rogers with 10. Sam Berry with 10. Dalton McManus with 7. And like Larry mentioned, Kenny Dorsey, unbelievable night with 21 tackles total tonight. Eddie McClung in on a tackle for us. Cameron Daly with 2. Martez Packer in on 2 tackles tonight. And we had a deflected pass in the second half by Jake Cole, which was a great play. We just need to tighten up and get ready and go forward. And guys, do what you got to do and get ready for the Hoover Bucks next week.
Appreciate Steve, our defensive Jim and Nick's fifth quarter report. We're going to go right to the offense. Mitch Nelson.
Jim, Homewood ended up the night with 19 rushing attempts for 44 yards. David Hayes had 8 completions on 20 attempts for 116 yards, or a total offensive production of 160 yards. Homewood ended the night with 10 first downs. We punted the ball 3 times for a 30-yard average. We were penalized 5 times for 40 yards. Individually, Ladarius Woods carried the ball 13 times for 79 yards. Tyler Robbins had 3 receptions for 72 yards. On the Mountain Brook side of the ball, they rushed the ball 51 times for 203 yards. Burkett was 7 completions on 11 attempts for 80 yards, or a total offensive production of 283. They ended the night with 17 first downs. They punted the ball 4 times for a 32-yard average. They were penalized 11 times for 90 yards. Unfortunately, we had 2 interceptions tonight, and we had 3 lost fumbles and a blocked punt, so the turnovers really killed us tonight. We need to go regroup, get ready, and go give Hoover all we want.
Appreciate it, Mitch, and we appreciate Jim and Nick. So go see Jim and Nick's all over town. They got stores in Trussville, Hoover, Homewood, Southside. Jim and Nick's Barbecue, what a great sponsor they are, and we appreciate their fifth quarter report. And Larry, we go to the Hoover Met, but that's good news for the Homewood Patriots.
Well, you're right. We played there, of course, in the championship game and won. And last time we played the Hoover, last 2 times we played Hoover, we beat them. And one time, 1996 was the only time we've been to the Met and played Hoover. We won 48-10. So you know what? We're undefeated at the Hoover Met. And if these guys will play Homewood football, not turn it over, play good defense, you know, we'll have our chances. Hoover's a very good team. Everybody knows that. But we can play if we'll play our ball game.
So your final score tonight, Mountain Brook Spartans 27 and the Homewood Patriots 7. And we'll see you next week at the Hoover Met.